place is here, the time is now. Welcome to the wonder, welcome to the wow. Time for the joy of learning.
Hi, Tony Pfeiffer, the Joy of Learning Guy. The first book I'm recommending is Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. It's one of my favorites. No one is allowed to read. No one is allowed to own books. Books make people feel and think. This future society does not want anyone to think or feel. Firemen burn books. Montague, the main character, is a fireman. He gets caught with books that he didn't burn. Later in the book, Montague travels with a group of people who have memorized portions of books. Their hope is that someday they can speak what they've memorized and the books can then be reprinted again. Granger, the leader of the group, is sharing with Montague about his grandfather. Granger stood looking back with Montague. Everyone must leave something behind when he dies, my grandfather said. A child, or a book, or a painting, or a house, or a wall built, or a pair of shoes made, or a garden planted. Something your hand touched, some way. So your soul has somewhere to go when you die. And when people look at that tree or that flower you planted, you're there. It doesn't matter what you do, he said, so long as you change something from the way it was before you touched it into something that's like you after your hands are taken away. The difference between the man who just cuts lawns and a real gardener is in the touching, he said. The lawn cutter might just as well not have been there at all. The gardener will be there a lifetime. Grandfather's been dead for all these years, but if you lifted my skull, by God, and the convolutions of my brain, you'd find the big ridges of his thumbprint. He touched me. As I said earlier, he was a sculptor. I hate a Roman named Status Quo, he said to me. Stuff your eyes with wonder, he said. Live as if you'd drop dead in 10 seconds. See the world. It's more fantastic than any dream made or paid for in factories. Ask no guarantees. Ask for no security. There never was such an animal. I recommend you read this book because it reminds me of the importance of independent and free thinking. Books give us access to the thoughts of others and help us cultivate our own. Now, read this book. Then share it with someone you love. Happy reading, and the joy is in the doing and sharing.
The place is here, the time is now. Welcome to the wonder.